I was gonna do just gonna do a quick live, guys. Yeah, I've got nobody to talk to. I don't know. I've got to like do something for my daughter, so I've got that written down to get done as soon as possible. But while I'm sore, so I've just taken some for the pain while I wait on that kicking in. I thought I would just jump on here for maybe half hour or so. See what people are doing. I done a reaction to like a video, but I done a reaction to a video, guys. I don't know if I want to post it because it's about a YouTuber who has been harassed by like a couple of channels. It's nothing to do with our community. I'm just going to tell you the story. She was harassed by these other YouTubers. They were making up horrible stories about this 31-year-old woman and accusing her of fake, like her and a friend faking some illnesses, and it was all lies anyway. And they made, honest to God, it must have been about 20, 30, 40 videos on this girl. Well, sadly, she passed away. Hi, please pass Pepper. Oh, how are you, my lovely? I'm still wearing my Trump hats. I actually took one up to. I'll message you later about it, but I ended up like quite sick and had to like go to my usual spot, you know where, like, and my hair was a mess, so I got the white Trump hat on. I've I've got my little doll like set apart because like I am keeping that forever because I think that'll be a collector's item one day. So that's getting kept in the box in pristine condition. Because you know it's hand painted. I didn't even know that. I was like looking up on the box and stuff, and it was like saying oh, it's hand painted. Well, that's bloody good, you know. The artists are damn good. But yeah, life's not been like easy the last like few weeks. I am still, yes, still guys being harassed. Still, even though I have blocked from every account that I can. Unfortunately, withheld numbers don't get blocked. If I could show you, like my. So what I've done is like if I do decide to show it, I'll change everybody's name. I don't want to do that because like I don't want to give out anybody's real names or anything on that because people do ring me and I don't want their names out there. You know, I would never dox anyone. And I didn't even dox this certain person because their name's on their YouTube account. But yeah, I just want this person just to like leave me alone. I don't wish any harm on this person. I don't wish any ill. I just want you to just move on, you know? I'm not worth hassling, honestly. My life's not when you see my makeup one coming to you, it's when you see my makeup one come to you. You're doing wait, hold the line. Are you doing a makeup video and you're doing it with purple eyes? Hi, dolls. God, the usual, you know, the usual person we're on about. My beautiful and amazing and incredibly scary stalker. But I was talking about a girl who Wait till you see the new purple Maha. Oh, wait, no way. A purple one. Because, like, I've been doing my. Honestly, I think we live on the same brave wavelength. I've been doing my eyes with purple of lately. I don't know what it is it's been, but I have been so drawn to purple that I even done like a makeup thing, but I haven't even posted it yet. Oh, oh my God. And I get stopped all the time. Like, people are like, where did you get those MAGA hats from and that? I'm like, oh, well, you know. Oh, I have a friend in America. Can't get them here. Oh, thank you. Please pass the pepper. That means a true. Oh, oh, please pass the pepper. I don't know if I would even be allowed this, but do they do like little? I'll private message you this. I was gonna ask you something about like smaller kind of clothes, like for like kiddies and that. But yeah, maybe that's not a good. Yeah. But yeah, what I was talking about, there was a young woman on YouTube who was bullied so intensely, and like I did see like comment and stuff of, I'm not going to say who, but the comment like that was left on one of my posts. All I want to say is this: is that like all I can ever do is apologize for any bullying I've ever taken part of. All I can ever do is say sorry. Like, I mean, I've never bullied anybody to the extent where I've made mass videos on them or went after their families or anything like that. But I can't, but the only responsibility I can take is the responsibility of the things I've done. And I, and it's up to other people to apologize if like they've bullied someone else, um and another thing I would also love to like just say as well, because this, I know this will be heard, is like I, I, I class like my mods and like you guys, like user as friends, I would never, never ever like be in a discussion or like with anybody that was bad mouthing any of you guys. Never. There's a line that's got to be drawn, a line, a solid line. So I was watching this video about this like girl that's been bullied to death because like they've made all these videos and false allegations and that up, and she took her life. And I was just sitting thinking about, oh my God, like this goes on so much on this community that, and in this video I did say this, like it's only a matter of time before someone in our community does this, where they cannot handle it anymore, where what's that, our uncircumstantiated evidence is being put out there as factual, and it's not true. But you also support a big bully. I noticed my message. I never deleted anything. And I'm not, I don't like getting on this on here, please, like, because like I'm friends with both, like I am friends, like I want to remain that way. I'm remaining neutral as anything, and I'm not responsible, like I'm not responsible for other people's actions or like fights that people get into and stuff like that. Like that's I don't control anybody else, you know, I only can control my own voice, you know, but, like, saying that, I know, like, it's not many, but, you know, that can cause an argument on my channel, and I don't want that. Like, I don't want anybody coming for you. I don't want that. Like, you know, everything's calmed down, just let things be. I'm not saying don't be friends, but I'm saying you can't go on about hating bullies. You support one. Haven't we all been with about so what are you saying, like, that I can't now speak up against anybody that's saying anything negative because, like, what? But what? I I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not asking you to go, Dilly Gaff. I'm not asking you to go. You're one of my moderators. Do you honestly think, like, wouldn't keep I wouldn't have you as a moderator if I didn't care about you? Of course I care about you. But and it's like um I just you know, I don't want involved in any of that. You know, I like both you guys. You know, I truly do. What's the stream? Just getting about. I was just talking about. Oh, I wanted to talk about the Reading thing that happened at Reading Rock Festival. Her came on and had said that we're not leaving. Ha 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 ha. We're not going anywhere. Basically, to the British people who were saying this to at Glastonbury, they kept swearing, "We're not going. F you this, F you that." Um, said that this wasn't even our land, that we're colonisers. Well, my ancestry goes back thousands of years in this land. So my ancestry goes right the way back to the Picts, you know, the Pictish people. So yeah, I'm not a colonizer of Scotland. My ancestry's been here for thousands of years, and I think it's quite a band that's coming in and shouting death to, like, soldiers and stuff like that, and shouting Inshallah. So that, that's Arabic, and the Quran and stuff like that. That is then telling British people that this isn't our country anymore. Laughing about to then telling us to F off, and what we're going to do about it. The way, well, the way that came across to me is that, yeah, stop. He literally told us to have no makeup on. Sorry. Yeah. So what's been going on, Dillygaff? We're grown. You can't say don't be friends with a grown woman. Don't get it twisted. The school year, yeah, like, uh, um, like the story's not mine to tell. This is the only way I'm going to try and explain it, right? Is I can only apologise for the things I've done in life, the mistakes I've made in life. If I've hurt anyone in life, it's up to me as an individual, as a human being with free will, to say sorry. You know, it's not to me to make anybody else apologise. It's not up to me to ask them to do anything because I don't run their lives, you know. All I can do is say sorry for any part I've ever played in maybe hurting someone. Hence why, like, I'm saying, like, but to say, like, that I can't call out bullies now because, like, you're saying I support one, like, I don't, I, if someone bullied, in a way, like, I understand, you know, if someone bullied me, you know, like, but this person's never bullied me, and so, yeah, I can get, like, but it's asking me to choose, and I don't want to do that, you know, because, like, I genuinely, cherish both, like, friendships equally. And by bringing it onto my channel, it's like it's like it's dragging me into something that I want no part of. I don't want part of any of the drama and stuff like that. I don't know if you've, like, been on and seen, like, the crap that I've been dealing with right now, with a bloody stalker. This is the last thing like, I'm sorry, and I know it'll sound a bit harsh and stuff, and I love you to bits, but this is the last thing, like, I've been, like, thinking, like, ugh. So I don't know, maybe, like, I shouldn't, I've got an audacity to, like, call out bullies because, like, I'm sure we, at one point in our lives, we've all been involved in something we regret. I'm sure we have. I'm sure we've all said something, especially like YouTubers, in the heat of the moment is something that we are not proud of. And, you know, like, but but I'm getting blamed for it now, you know. But I, I, I'm just gonna say this. So, like, since I got, like, the stalker trying to tell me what to do, I'm just gonna I'm be friends with who I want to be friends with. Like, and I hope to God, like, you still, like, want to remain friends and stuff like that, because, like, you truly mean a lot to me. You really do. But, like, I'm not going to stop being friends with someone, and to say, like, that I support bullies is bringing up a situation on my channel that happened on another channel that, like, that I had nothing to do with. And it's also not fair because, like, the other person isn't here to respond for themselves. I don't want you to fight, and if anything, like, I wish, like, people would make up and, like, I don't know. Oh, wait, now I'm trying to light a candle up. Like you. My lighters are broken. How can I get this to do this? I've got a nice, like, caramel candle. Because I've just sprayed the fields here. And the field smell of the fresh farm, stuff is, it's fermenting. I'm going to read the comments, because, like, am I wrong here? I don't know if I'm being wrong here. Grapper grown, no one can see, or thanks, Pass the Pepper. The pain at Glastonbury was being investigated by police. Their visa to perform in America has been withdrawn. I saw that, honestly. I saw that, and I was so bloody happy about that. Yeah, Pepper. Like, I can only control what I say. I don't have the right to apologise for anybody else, and if you felt bullied or anything like that, I'm sorry for that. But, like, to blame me for it, that's not fair. I can only apologise for my own mistakes in my past, and I'm only responsible for myself. I can't make people do this or that. All I can say is, like, no one has, in my company has said one negative thing. I would, do you honestly think, like, that I would be okay with that? Of course I wouldn't. It's not your problem, certainly not. Oh, thanks, Pressy Pepper. You almost have to stand up for yourself. Yeah, I guess. If you play it neutral, nothing gets reversed. Yeah, you're true, but see, going on a side, see the thing on this community, Sly. Taking a side in this community is dangerous, right? Because if you take a side, you're going to get this. I can guarantee you, because it's happened to me. You'll take a side, then you'll get attacked by subscribers. They send their subscribers over to you. Then you'll get threats, then they'll contact your family, then they'll try and find out private information about you, then they'll put it out there for the whole internet to see, but they'll add bits on to make you look like you're, I mean, I even saw me mentioned on a channel the other day, I'll not mention the channel, saying that, yeah, I'm not sick. And even though I showed, like, the documentation on the screen, and I showed, like, what medication and stuff I was on, then they had the audacity to say, yeah, I'm a drug addict. Now, I'm sorry, but UK laws are very stringent against giving people with those kind of problems medications of a certain type. I have very, very strong medications that no doctor in their right mind, if they wanted to lose their license, would give to someone, that ever would have a drug problem. So how dare you? Because, see, this person that said that, I used to be friends with this person, and I can remember this person used to say to me that she used to sit and pop pills and stuff like that. Yeah, I can say that, because, like, you said that about me. I'm not going to out anything more about you, because, like, I don't really care, like, do what you want, and I wish you all the best, but you can't say things like that about people, and say it's factual when it's utter lies. What's that? Can I just see what was deleted? Faithia Mohammed. Faithia, see if you're on here just to annoy me, because you know what kind of channel I have, because I do get some of you get one anything like that, you'll be banned. I don't want to hear it, any of it. Because you say things like that, all that's going to happen is I'm just going to end up going into your hadiths and your book, and I'm going to just attack your prophet. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. So I advise you to not even try it. As a stalker or someone, Sly, go and watch previous videos of mine. I have got a stalker, a literal stalker, who I would say someone that harasses you, or maybe call you, I don't know, maybe once or twice a week. This person's every day. What would you class this as a stalker or a harasser? If you don't answer the phone to me, I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to destroy you, you evil bitch, for not answering the phone to me. I'm going to destroy your YouTube channel. I am going to report you to the police. I'm basically going to find out everything about you. Then I've told them, begged them to stop umpteen times. Please do not contact me. I do not want to speak. I've spoken to you once. You told me you loved me. I've never met you. It's creeped me out. You asked me if I wanted to be your girlfriend. I tried to be nice. You scared me so much that I didn't even want to live in my own home. You knew that. And you still persist on, even though I've told you that I got the police involved, you still contacting me, which constitutes as stalking. It's online stalking. Because they're very different. Oh, honestly, Sly, go and watch my videos, and they're like addressed to my stalker. And you'll see what this guy's been doing. There are people in the world, you can't always fix the situation, but you can get yourself out of it. That's really true. That's a true statement. What do you mean aside? What is that in relation to? So if you're aware of the truth, why do you let their lies bother you? Because the subscribers are not aware of the truth, and then they come over and they leave stupid little comments, like that. And you know what the internet's like. It's just a massive gossip fest at times. And the reason I was like speaking up about it is because recently a young YouTuber literally just took her own life because of harassment. So that's the only reason I was speaking about it. So the rest of the stuff like was just brought up, you know. You don't need to convince them to see your side of things if you have evidence. Oh, yeah. Oh, Sly, the police are 100% involved. Like, I don't know. This guy does not. I put a post on my messaging board just to, and I never tagged him, never done nothing like that. Just to make him aware. Just to make him aware how serious the law that he is breaking is. And I'm asking him now, to stop it. If you stop this right now, I am perfectly willing to, and you don't contact me on any means, I'm perfectly willing. Well, no, in fact, I'm not. I'm not perfectly willing to drop this because I'm scared. You literally got me scared of you. So no, I think like if you can do this to me, you can do this to other women. And if I don't take a stand and make an example out of what you're doing, then you're just going to do it to another woman. And if I ever found out that that would happened, I would feel so bloody guilty. So no, I'm not letting you away with it. It's just a shame, like, the conversation happened to Heather, because now I'm gonna go and have to, like, speak to, like, this other person involved, and oh, I just don't, I genuinely love, like, the community I built on my channel. I love the community I built on my channel. I love the friends that I now have that are healthy. I've got a healthy group of friends that are supportive and will call me out if I am doing anything wrong. I know they will. They've done it in the past and they'll do it in the future. And that's the type of people you want on your channel, not just yes men. The police won't do anything because they thought, yeah, they did tell me that, Flame. Because he technically hasn't harmed me yet, then they basically can't do anything. So I just said to the police, well, let's just hoping that he does and comes and hurts me then for your sakes, just so you can charge this creep, you know? What ridiculous laws we have. Yeah, I was more sure charge them for harassment. That's what it's looking like it's going to be. Cyber harassment. So you want to like do stuff like that, you know, there's consequences for everything that we do in life. You know, there's consequences for everything that we do in life. And just because like I'm saying that I don't agree with a girl being bullied to the extent that she took her own life. I don't think it was right that another situation got dragged into that. Like I says, like if we'll just, and I'm not saying this is a story or anything, but we'll just say like if two friends fall out and they have a massive argument and think this or that, all right. It's not up to me to go and do the apologies. Like the argument's nothing to do with me. I can only if I was involved in it, then yeah, it would be if I was involved in any way, I would have to apologize for my involvement, but I wasn't involved in any way about any of this. So yeah. And I genuinely do love you, Dills. I genuinely do. Like, I only wish you like knew that um that I'm not that type of friend, you know, that would like let I just wouldn't listen to someone. I wouldn't sit on the phone and listen to anyone badmouth a friend, you know. I wouldn't. So I'm not, you know, I wouldn't do that. I mean, you were there for me, like, during my sister's death and stuff like that. I'll never forget that. It means the world to me that you did that for me. Oh gosh, I went to the NHS in this country. I wanted to move on to that. Has become an absolute joke. Do you remember, like, when I mean, I hurt my back, and I had to see a doctor about it. So normally what they'd do is they'd send you over for an X-ray, especially if you find it difficult to walk. Do you know what he did? He gave me a sticky note with a phone number on it and told me to phone X-ray department. And yeah, I have to try and make the appointment myself. I says, look, can't you do the referral? Because that's what normally happens. But apparently since COVID, doctors now cannot refer to go and get. If I ever other people, I sort it out myself, and I don't expect other friends to get involved. That's like ganging up on another person. Yeah, and I like I love both these people. I truly do. Play me. I just like I would. Yeah, I don't. I'm not like that. I genuinely love. All right. So, like the thing, I want to say this as well. Like, so what we were like planning on was like doing something nice for like the mods and subscribers and stuff, and trying to like do some kind of like special event, where we could all do something fun or do just, I don't know, just do something fun together, do something bright and funny and happy and healthy. Um, and I'll say it again, please like, hit and subscribe. It does help my channel out. Um, I do the usual. Got to do it. Got to do the grafty. I've not linked it on this. I don't link it on everyone. But I have a donation button where I am raising money for something really special at the moment. And so anything anything, even a dollar, I don't care, is deeply appreciated. Um, but yeah, I'm demonetized because of the subjects I speak about. So yeah, you've got to do it. I'm not going to pretend it's a buy me a coffee fund. No, I'm not going to do that at all. I'm not going to lie to you. It's to buy something. Um, and I'll take you guys with me when I'm going to like pick this item up, But it's a lot. It's a lot of money for myself. I don't ever sit here and pretend to be rich or all this or that. But I want to do something nice. Some people know what it is. Um, but it's to get something nice for a new member that's entering the family. So yeah, so that's the gift part over because it's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Like I don't think people get like how utterly humiliating it feels like to do that to do it. Because of my health at the moment, I'm not working. I can't work, and unfortunately, I thought I'll make YouTube a full career, but they demonetize me. So yeah, the only way I can think about doing it is by that. So um, you don't have to if you don't want to, but I do appreciate anybody that does. So that's all I'll say about that. Anywho, what else was I going to talk about there? Oh yeah, that we wanted to do like a nice, oh Pepper, I would love you to come to this. We wanted to do like a ghost hunt kind of thing, but not like anything serious or where you're going in and like provoking or anything like demony or anything like that. Just to spend the night in a spooky place, and call it a night of spirits. I think the spirits would mostly be alcohol. There wouldn't be actual spirits. So yeah, but I'd love to do it when and meet in a place where it's affordable for everybody, and it's got to be a meeting point that's easy for most people to get to. And I know, like, some people have pets and stuff like that, so we have to consider all of that, because everyone counts. Everyone counts. Oh, and I have to tell you something else, Pepper. Do you know the big Donald Trump standout cutout that, like, you sent? Do you know, like, do you know, I lost my front house door key. So do you know what I did as a security member? A security measure. I put the Donald Trump cardboard cutout, because it's about nearly 7 foot tall, in the kitchen window, and see the amount of people that's scared, like they walked past it and they jumped when they saw it. So yeah, I know nobody's breaking into this house. Because they see a man in the kitchen, so they're not going to try anything. But I do have new keys, so it's fine, But it's got to the stage where it got. I was too scared to live in my house on my own. I was too scared. Still am. It would be fun to meet up. Yeah, I would love to meet up with all you guys, because I know, like, we would have such a wonderful night together. I really, really do. I think we would all get on so brilliantly. Um, we're not the type of community that sits and says negative stuff about other people or other channels or anything like that. We're just we come on here and we just talk about things going on in the world, and I think, like, we all agree, like, we want to leave this world in a much better place when we finally leave it for the next world, or wherever we may go, for our for our future families, so. And plus, like, life's got so serious lately. We need to have a bit of fun, We need some fun, and if it takes a group of quote unquote Megxit ishers, I'll say that about us, then so be it. Because I know will have the greatest fun ever. And I says to everybody, if I video it, I will blur everyone's face out if anything. If I try to show any of the night, no one's voice will be. If it, I'll change it so it's unrecognizable if they don't want it on there, and no one will be recorded from the face. So it would just be like the spooky mansion we went to, and maybe just like the meal that we had, and just a couple of pictures of maybe some cocktails. That would be it. I don't think, like, when you're drunk, it's best to put the phone down and not hit live on YouTube. I've done it myself, and I regretted it with my whole heart. And I even saw people in the comments saying, "Oh God, she's gonna regret this and tomorrow." And I'm and say, "No, I won't regret it in the morning. It's fine, Lena." Oh God, they were right. They were right. I should have listened to them. I should have listened. If I could have crawled under a rock and died and lived there forever, yeah, that's where I would have stayed. But it's so much nicer to like that's why I genuinely truly love this community. Regardless of what happened earlier, and I don't blame anybody for that. I don't. I just don't bring. I just like I said, because I say it to like mods all the time. Don't bring other channels or other things in that onto the channel. Please don't do that. Remove any comments that say anything negative about other channels, anything that's racist, anything that's bullying, anything that's anti-Semitic, anything that's anything like that, even down to like transphobic. You know, there's some there's a woman called Blair White. She's a trans woman. She's one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, I don't want that on here. You know, I want positivity. I don't want unsubstantiated stories of people's life. Like, I, I don't want, for example, like why dig into someone else's life? Like, and and the thing is, like, I think some, and I'm talking about like channels in all communities. You go down that road, you can't change your content because the subscribers are there to hear the tea and all the latest gossip you're found out. And then when you stop doing that, their subscribers will turn on you and they'll move on to another channel that's doing what you were previously doing. So when if you build up a channel full of like subscribers that are in the comments say, "Oh, go," like same thing. Not that I'm saying that they said this, like, "Oh, go get this person," and expose them, give us the tea and stuff like that. That's not the kind of subscribers I want. You know, I want subscribers that don't care about other people's private lives, because like it's nothing to do with us. You know, I would never pry into anybody else's private life. It's nothing to do with me. So it just it just looks uh, I don't know. Like I said, that there was a guy done a video on this girl that had taken her life, and he'd put videos up of YouTubers seeing what they think about these kind of people. And these are people with millions of subscribers, and they were saying we think these people are sad, pathetic. They've obviously got something going on in their own life that they need to hate on other people for, and uh, yeah, maybe or maybe they just enjoy doing it. Like you don't know the circumstances. And not that I'm saying like that all the people that have done this are bad people, because I know for a fact that they're not. I got dragged into some of it, and I have to say this. I won't mention this person's name, but like when I first met this person, she was so kind, she was so lovely, so funny, so creative, so much talent, and yeah, and I still believe like this person could have a hugely successful YouTube channel because she's really smart. She's beautiful, and I know the same isn't wouldn't be said about me because I've watched some clips from said channel and they've been negative about me. They're not being very nice. But I'm not going to say anything negative about you. Like, I mean, you're a beautiful girl. You're clever. You're funny. Like you're so creative, and your channel could be so amazing, amazing. Like find a creative subject that you're really interested in and focus on that. And I can guarantee you, your channel would blow off. It would. People would subscribe left, right, and centre because you've got you've got one of these, you've got a personality that's very, very, like, you know, you get people who've got these kinds of personalities and that they draw you in, very engaging and stuff like that. Yeah, this person has all that. They have it all. So, honestly, I just wish them nothing but the best. I truly do. And, and that's it, yeah. We'd need some fun. We do need some fun, especially in the UK. Yes, we need massive fun in the UK. So true. Don't pry into other people's private lives, but the listening ear. But be a listening ear if they share a story. Of course. People's private lives have got nothing to do with anybody else. Nothing. It's got nothing to do with you. What someone's did. I mean, like, I think since I found my faith, I begin to realise a lot of the things I've done wrong in my past. And there's a famous saying in the Bible. Jesus said, like, he who is without sin cast the first stone, you know? We have all done stupid things in our lives. We've all done things that we're not proud of. So you can't just tie it to like this one tiny increment of time, you know. So we're not all perfect human beings. We make mistakes, and even though like I've been disparaged like it, I still forgive these. I still forgive these people. I do. I forgive them because that's what a Christian person would do. I forgive you. I forgive them. But there'll become a time where like subjects will, you know, these subjects will start to fizzle out and stuff like that. That's why I stopped doing as much as the Harry and Meghan stuff, because like I noticed like the subjects are monotone, they're very samey, everything's it's rinse and repeat. See if I ever hear the word, because I see it twice a year. You always hear the olive branch statement. Oh, an olive branch has been put out. There's been a bloody. I mean, see the amount of olive branches that have been put out. I could literally build an orange plantation in my backyard and start my own olive oil company. Stop with the lies with the olive branches put out. You know, we are so sick of hearing the stupid olive branch argument. Like every Christmas, every time there's an event, oh, an olive branch is out. Gosh, what do they just have a big giant pile of olive branches somewhere in the cupboard? I don't know. Don't put into other people's private life. Oh yeah. Oh, I agree with you on it. Honestly, I just said that. Yeah. So yeah, it's I'm trying to think of like what those two have been up to lately. Um, do you know that's how much I care about them? I can't even think of one thing. I really can't. And we had our jam. I never listened to any of our podcast. What else have the two of them been up to? I have no idea. Oh, I know there's like something coming up to do with it. Oh, Kinsey Schofield. See if you go to her channel right now, she's actually doing a great couple-part documentary type series on the bullying of Meghan Markle, and she's going through all the evidence, and all the clips and stuff like that. I watched part 1 the other day, and it was such a good... She done such a good video. She really did. Like, the editing, the time, the effort, everything, the research, everything that she put in there, it was... Normally I'll click out a Harry and Meghan video within about 5 minutes. I was glued to this the entire episode. Glued to it. So, yeah, I highly... And I know you guys will know who Kinsey Schofield is. She's a gorgeous young woman from America with the most beautiful eyes. But, yeah, I'd highly, highly advise you to go and watch it. It is so interesting. So interesting. And, it's nice to finally also see, and I'll say this for the Americans in the chat, it's nice to see America finally getting the respect that it deserves. Because I believe even my own country, European countries, etc., we have been disgusting in the fact that we've allowed American taxpayers to pay to keep NATO afloat, and then have the audacity to tariff them to death, and then also have the audacity to moan if they put tariffs on us. You know, like, why should the Americans pay for all that? That's, you know, that's not fair. It's not fair. And I so wish we had a leader. And I know not always like Donald Trump. I happen to like him. I don't hide it at all. I get so jealous when I see a leader who puts country before party, whereas in the UK it's party before people. I mean, I call him the content president. I truly do. Why do you need help, Bob Street? What's happened? Don't spam. Why do you need help? Please tell me this is like depression and anxiety. Do you mind if I ask, like, what's making you feel depressed and anxious? If it's too much, like, to say, like, even just a small synopsis, like, and if you really need help, there's like, I know this sounds a bit cliche, but there's so many numbers out there. Just a second, guys.